Well, if you are a listener here at the Intentional Midlife Mom podcast, you know what Mondays mean. It's Monday today, and that means that it is time for a shiny new mantra to start your week off well, to get you grounded, to get you back in control of the thoughts that you're having, and therefore the actions you are taking and the results that you are achieving. If you're new to this podcast, this is going to be a special day for you because you are going to fall in love with these mantras. So it's Monday. I've got another mantra coming your way. Let's jump in and see what it is. Well, hey there, I am Jennifer Roskamp, a certified life coach and homeschool mom of 9 who is passionate about helping women just like you embrace the here and now while also being focused on creating the life you actually want. As a midlife mom in her 40s, about to be a mom in my 50s, I've realized that it's so easy to lose yourself in caring for your family, your home, and all the things. Until one day you realize you're not even sure who you are anymore or what you even want in life. So on this podcast, we're going to work on managing yourself well so that you can manage all of the other things and people well too. So let's dive into what it means to manage your home, your time, your family, and yourself well. This is the Intentional Midlife Mom podcast. So today's mantra is inspired by something I have really been noticing lately. It seems like, as a whole, collectively, so many people are working through hard times. So many people are facing obstacles. So many people are dealing with circumstances that, number one, they don't want. Number two, they don't know how to manage. And as a result, we just kind of retreat, right? And so when life feels hard, a lot of times we retreat. We're a little bit like turtles in that way. And I sure wish, there are times where I sure wish I could do that. But a lot of times life just doesn't allow that, right? There's a lot of times where we're experiencing circumstances, we're facing obstacles, and we can't hide. We have to figure out how to deal with them. We have to figure out how to muscle our way through them, how to carry them, and go about our daily life as well. And so this mantra today really helps with those times when maybe it's by choice even that you are choosing to try something new. You are doing something you've never done before. You're starting something, you're stopping something, you're developing a new habit, you're learning something new and you're going to be implementing it. This is a mantra for you in all of those cases. So here it is. I can do hard things. I can do hard things. This is a great one to write down, but also to verbally say to yourself out loud when you are feeling discouraged, when you are feeling like the way in front of you is too difficult, when you feel like the obstacle is too big to overcome, when you feel like the challenge or the burden is too heavy to carry. This is a mantra that's going to help you in all of those ways. I can do hard things. Here's what this mantra really can do for you. I have certainly learned this about myself in the last couple of years. If you haven't heard me talk about it before, and maybe you have, but if you haven't heard me talk about it before, 3 times in the last 20 months, I have completed the 75 Hard Challenge. This is not a challenge that I created. It's not a challenge that I get paid to talk about. It is just something that I have found such value in each of the 3 times I have done it. And I'm not going to go into the nuts and bolts of it. You can find out about it if you just Google the 75 Hard Challenge. You'll find it. But there are a bunch of requirements that you have to do, things you have to do every single day for 75 days without fail. And guess what? It's called the 75 Hard Challenge. That means these things are hard to do. And so this doing hard things, I have come to see the value that we gain when we really embrace I can do hard things as a mindset. And here's really where we get so much benefit from doing hard things. Now, let me just also give you this little bit of information. You have already done hard things in your life. You have done plenty of hard things in your life. Sometimes we forget and we don't give ourselves the credit that we've earned, but you have done hard things plenty of times. So when you face hard things, remember that too. It's really helpful to remember, you know what? I've done this before. I can do this. But when we go through hard things, and especially when we choose hard things, when we choose to do something hard, a lot of times we do it because we know we're going to experience these kinds of things. Here are 3 things that I think we gain when we do hard things. Number 1, we gain strength. Overall, we just gain strength. We become mentally stronger. We become emotionally stronger. Sometimes we even become physically stronger, depending on what we're doing. But we become stronger overall. Hard things equals stronger person. That's one benefit that we get. Another benefit that we get is confidence. When we do hard things, we gain confidence in our ability to do so. We gain confidence in our ability overall. When we can look back and we can say, wow, I did that. Wow, look how far I've come. Wow, I never thought that I would be able to do that. And look, I did. We build confidence in ourselves. Overall, we build confidence in our ability as a human. We build confidence in our ability to face things. We build confidence in our ability to do what needs to be done, to just show up and do it. So we gain that confidence. And the third thing that I think we gain that is so valuable when we do hard things is we build what I call our resilience muscle. Resilience. That's a quality that is hard to come by, but I also believe that that is a quality that we can only gain by something we have done. I don't think it's something that we can just convince ourselves we have, right? So for instance, you know how that whole phrase or that cliche, fake it till you make it, right? That's something we can do in our minds. We can convince our minds that we're good, right? We can convince our minds that, you know what? I am this way, or I am confident, or I am strong. And we don't have to feel that way on the inside, but our minds can still tell us that. I'm not sure that resilience really works the same way. I feel like resilience is one of those things that you have to earn over time. And the way that we earn it, legitimately earn it, is by going through hard times, by doing hard things, by facing obstacles, taking on challenges, overcoming problems, figuring out things, learning to walk with situations rather than running from them. We build those resilience muscles. And with those resilience muscles, well, of course, they make it easier when we are called upon to do things, face things that, again, challenge us or things that we define as hard. So this week's mantra, if you are in a season, like I'm seeing so many people in where they just need, maybe you just need a dose of somebody saying to you, you know what? You can do hard things. And then you take that idea and you write it down, and you write it down and say, I can do hard things. Write that down. Put it someplace where you need it and repeat it to yourself out loud when you are struggling. When you feel like something is too difficult, when you feel like you're not strong enough, when you feel like there is just too much to overcome, I can do hard things. I can do hard things. And then you start moving in the direction of the hard thing rather than running from it. So I can do hard things. That's your mantra for today. Until we talk again, make it an intentional day.